Okay, so now that we've gotten all the A ranks for all the stages in the game, it's time to start focusing on the Chao stuff. Let's bring Eggman. I pretty much tried to exclusively not use him in Chao stuff because he made animal duplication really annoying. So we're going to start working on the Chao emblems. As I've already said, there are 2 mini-games in the Chao Garden that you can mess with. You have Chao Karate and Chao Racing. I don't think you actually have to pick up your Chao. I'm going to do it anyway, though. But you just go in this cave right here. You get a choice between Chao Racing and Chao Karate. We're going to take care of Karate first because it won't take as long. We're going to hit Tournament. Interleague, I believe, is basically like versus Chao in your own garden. And if you have like a link cable, you can also play against like other Chao gardens too. If you have like all those correct... no, it's not that link cable, you just need to have like another memory card in the system. That's what it is. But we're going to focus just on Tournament. There are 4 emblems for Chao Karate. And as you can see, this is the Chao we're going to be using, my good Chao Bort. He has every stat maxed except Stamina, which is at level 23. That might seem very low, but for Chao Karate, that actually doesn't matter. Each of the stats is representative of a trait in Chao Karate, so Swim is Defense, Fly is Stealth, which I believe is like how easily you can dodge attacks. Run is Speed, so how fast you can do attacks, and Power is how much damage you'll be dealing. Stamina says Health, but from what I've been told and what I've seen in past playthroughs, that does not matter whatsoever. Like, that is not an issue. Like, for some reason, like, that stat doesn't work. So that shouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So we're going to go ahead and pick Bort. There are 3 levels of difficulty, and you get 1 emblem for each. I said there were 4 emblems here. There might be a 4th difficulty we'll be unlocking at some point, so that's what that is. But yeah, let's go to beginner to start out with. Now, they definitely intend for you to do this earlier. So, like, the first 2 difficulty levels are going to be sweeps. Because, again, we're, like, so much higher level than the other Chao. Like, let's watch this. Is this supposedly luck-based? It can be. There is definitely RNG involved. We shouldn't have that problem because we're maxed, but it could still happen. Like, it definitely still could. Like, I have a feeling we're going to one-shot every single opponent in the beginner class. And see, this is the funny thing, is like we're one-shotting them in our power. Like, we're not even an A or S rank in power, we're a C rank in powers, so we don't even have like that great of a power stat. But we're still one-shotting everyone. Okay, we have Eggy, who has an egg on his head. Crack! Yeah, the music, I actually like the music for Chao Karate. We'll actually hear more of it when we get to the final difficulty rating, obviously. Oh, this guy also has an apple on his head. He's also a little more energetic than the other Chaos we've been facing, but we're still way faster. Okay, so yeah, we one-shotted them all pretty easily. That sounds pretty cool, Master Star, man. Is that on, like, one of your videos? Because if so, I'll actually look at that at some point. So there we go. That's one round of Chao Karate done. Let's go ahead and do the next round. The Phoenix has one. Yeah, I mean, my Chao is a pretty interesting hybrid. He's got Phoenix wings. He's got, I think, Tiger claws. And I think it might be Phoenix feet, too. I can't really... Maybe they're vulture feet. I don't really know for sure. And he has an apple on his head, too, so there's also that. But yeah, even some opponents of the second class are still... they're still going down in one hit, unfortunately. That's okay, though. You've probably also noticed that Zeal meter at the very bottom. That'll come into play when there's a match that actually takes longer than like 3 seconds. So we'll see that in action a bit later. I promise I'll have trouble with some of the other opponents. It'll just be a while till that happens. Next we got Spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. He survived! And he actually got an attack in, too. Wow. So we'll just knock him off the stage. So I feel like this is where Bort's lower power could be an issue. Not in this round, or probably even the next round, but when we get to the final round, that could be a problem. We'll see, though. Okay, Stinky. And see, they're actually evading my attacks now, too, but I'm also evading. Because I think I have a really good fly stat, so... Or stealth stat here. So I'll be able to avoid most of those attacks. So there we go. There's emblem number 2 for Chao Karate. Now we're going to do expert mode. So let's see if these are going to be a little harder. If we'll actually need to wait more than 3 seconds. Okay, more like 7 seconds, I guess. That was a nice double hit right there. Next up we have 10. I wonder if this guy's going to have a lot more defense than some of the other ones we've been dealing with. Yeah, he tanked a bit more damage, I guess. Just a bit more, though. We have Rainbow. Taste the rainbow! Now we have Captain Wacky. Oh man, I just tossed him off the stage. And I remember, like, when I was younger and I was doing this, like, I was convinced that, like, this was the final fight. Because Wacky looks, like, so energetic and insane looking that I thought he would be the final opponent. But, as you might have expected, there is another difficulty. Once you beat, I want to say you need to beat all three. Or, who knows, you might just need to be expert. I don't know for 100% certainty because there's an emblem for each of them anyway. But here we have super, which I believe is super expert, so... This is the final difficulty of Chao Karate. So we'll be, these fights will be a lot longer. Not like super long or anything, because it'll still be pretty quick, but... It might take more than 2 hits in some cases. Except that one. That one still took 2 hits, obviously. But I also knocked him off, too. And look, Wacky's back. Wacky wanted a rematch. Okay, well he's actually putting up more of a fight here. Still not much of one, but again, it lasted longer than any other fight so far. And I believe now we'll start seeing like some of the Chaos Chao, if I'm not mistaken. So first up we have Crystal. I don't think Crystal's a Chaos Chao, but we'll be seeing some in a moment. Like, notice my Zeal bar. I've missed twice, so my Zeal bar is actually pretty low right now. But I still knocked him off. Here's the Chaos Chao. As you can see, he has like a flame above his head now. Man, that guy took less time to kill than the last one. Okay, well here's our final opponent for Chao Karate. Flash Gordon. See, I'm not doing much damage, but because, like, I'm faster than him and can dodge stuff, like, I'm just gonna knock him off, I think. See, this battle's actually going on for a while. So basically, whenever your Chao, like, kind of stalls, pretty much when your Zeal bar empties, you have to press the A button a lot to kind of wake your Chao up. But we didn't even have to worry about that, so there we go. And there we go. Chao Karate is done. We have all 4 emblems for that, so... I think also if, like, I think it only shows for Chao races, maybe. But if they win certain races or events, they'll have like little medals on their like stomachs. So that's something that can happen. Let's do this. Oh, he's tired. Well, you know what? If he's tired right now, I'm not going to force him to do combat just yet.